It's an extraordinary feeling to lift one's hands, raise them and place them like that, and then a massive sound from 250 performers to happen.
The New Jersey Festival Orchestra, formerly known as the Westfield Symphony, has grown over the last few years. The group continues to perform a whole series of concerts at the historic Presbyterian Church in Westfield, but it's also traveling to a number of other venues throughout the region.
We perform at the Morris Museum, we perform as far south as the Ridge Performing Arts Center, which is part of the Basking Ridge High School, a tremendous hall, by the way. We perform at the Mayo Center for the Performing Arts. We're essentially now their house orchestra, and not only do we produce our own concerts there, but we appear with famous acts such as Celtic Thunder. Last week we were performing with Don Rickles, believe it or not, over 90 years old. We have appeared with the three tenors, the three Irish tenors.
The orchestra ended its season this year with one of classical music's most popular and dramatic works, Carl Orff's Carmina Burana.
We at the Festival Orchestra consider this a particularly special event in that it brings together three choruses: Basking Ridge High School Chorus, the Newark Arts High Chorus, and a third chorus which we work with on a regular basis, Bergen County's Pro Art Chorale.
I think it's very exciting to mix a chorus such as ours, adults, together with students, because I think, number one, the voices mix so beautifully. Young voices and older voices actually make a very beautiful sound together, but also they get to share this music. People at different stages of life, people with different levels of experience get to share a great piece together, and it heightens the experience for everyone.
David Wroe and members of the New Jersey Festival Orchestra have been working closely with the students at Newark Arts High School for several years.
The students at Newark Arts High, they have boundless and limitless amounts of energy and love.
It's going to be beautiful to have strings and just other singers around me, not just my choir, but the other choirs as well. It's going to be an amazing experience. I'm really excited.
I'm so excited, because I work here in school with the people I see every day, but to work with a professional orchestra, and it's amazing.
Arts High School is the first school devoted to the arts in the country, back in 1934, I think. I love it there because there's so much untouched talent. Kids don't realize what they really have. I'm very thrilled with the response that they get from the people who think, we're from Newark, we don't do this stuff, but we do. And if I do say so, we do it well. I'm very proud of them.
2, 3.
What he tells us is he wants us to have the same type of energy that he's giving us. So that's what I do.
Working with David Wroe is wonderful. I mean, he's so enthusiastic about the music, and he's so fun, and he gives us so much energy that it's really easy to just go along with it.
And when I give the downbeat, bounce off it. So some of you coming in a little early, just sing the ah and. There you go. So I am English. This is not a Texas accent. I have been involved in music, or music has been around me almost since the moment I was born. Round about age 9, I was plucked out of the regular school system and entered into a boarding school in England which specialized in singing. It was a cathedral choir school. Specifically, it was called Ripon Cathedral Choir School, and the responsibility of the school was to provide choristers to sing choral evensong every night. You leave this kind of school with a formidable knowledge of the whole gamut of classical music. You can sight read extraordinarily well because you're reading so much music.
This immersive musical experience at an early age inspired Wroe to pursue conducting, first in England and then in the United States. After a summer at the Tanglewood Music Festival, he became the assistant conductor of the Boston Symphony. He later spent 4 years in Germany with the Heidelberg Opera and then regularly conducted at the New York City Opera.
Some conductors are very beautiful to watch and very clear. Well, I strive to achieve those goals, to be on the one hand very clear, but also gesturally very expressive and beautiful. And to successfully achieve both is not an easy task. You have to be quite coordinated. Typically, the right hand is used to keep the beat. I happen to be left-handed. So while keeping a pulse with my right hand, I am able to do disconnected things with my left hand to show volume, to show quiet, to show legato, to show aggression, or cueing. The music has a drive and an excitement and a pulse which is unstoppable.